One of the danger spots in any college football season. Ranked team against unranked opponent. And we'll see if the upset can shake up the rankings in this one. Welcome to the home of the Clemson Tigers, Death Valley in Clemson, South Carolina. As we'll see, the winners of 3 straight, the North Carolina Tar Heels, taking on the winners of 6 straight, the Clemson Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Our Heels will kick it away to start us off. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So the Clemson Tigers offense will have the football first. And David, if you like big plays, and I know you do, and highlight real catches, and I know you do, we've got a guy for you on this offense.
Man, it's so fun to watch him, not for defensive coordinators and defensive players, but this is a guy that can make plays all over the field. He will be highlighted, just the speed, the playmaking, the catching ability. Jesse, he will make plays early and often.
Man, it is so nice as a quarterback when you have a guy like that lining up, because you can just throw it anywhere in his vicinity and trust he's going to find a way to get it done and make the catch. Even when he's defended, he is always open, and you're going to see him line up all over the field, and he'll get the ball in a variety of ways.
Looking downfield, it's Klubnik. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. Clemson will send the punt team out. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it in play at the 37. So North Carolina's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming in this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Oh, it's a reverse. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. It's getting loud in here, and they may raise the dues on Ipte if they can stop him on 3rd down. Goes to the option. Now the toss. They'll finally make the tackle, but that option was executed to perfection. And the Tar Heels are moving quickly down the field. Power football with the run. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Lopez to pass. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football. He's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. It's picked off, and that's number 10. Just a small return, but a big play as they have it now at the 45.
QBs have to understand, when I'm throwing against zones, I got to manipulate guys with my eyes. I might have to look one direction to create an opening to throw that ball or zip that ball in. I got to use touch. It's really hard when all eyes are on me, and you could tell the quarterback was not ready and did not make a good throw.
And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. Looking downfield on first down. The sure hands, it's Ship. They'll run him out of bounds, but look what's on the ground. Penalty marker. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. On the ground, it's Goss. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Second down, they'll go to the air. He'll pull it down and run. And he gets down on the slide, and that's not the only thing down. There's a penalty marker on the field. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Lopez wants to fire. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. They'll go to work in the air on second down. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Back to pass on second down. On the run, fires downfield. Connection to the right. And they're able to get him on the ground. Now this offense facing a third and long from their own 30. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. So the big blitz on third and almost unmanageable now leaves him in fourth and pretty much impossible.
Perfect job by the defense, being aggressive, taking advantage of a known passing situation, catching the offense a little bit off guard. Maybe they thought they were going to play a little bit more conservative, but the blitz gets home, and they get the quarterback for the sack.
The Tar Heels will line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. A little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Let's see what they find in the playbook for third and long from the 43. Wants to throw. It's Klubnik. Under fire. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away. So Clemson is lining up to punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll call for the fair catch and make it at the 14, and they'll be backed up to start this drive. This noise is deafening, trying to keep this offense from being able to operate. They'll run it. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. Looking to fire. Lofts one high and deep. And that'll be incomplete as the pass is knocked away, but there is a penalty flag down. Let's see who it's on. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with results of the play. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. That penalty will back them up some more, half the distance to the goal. Got room to work.
Return is brought down at the 33, and your Clemson Tigers will take over. First and 10.
Back to pass, it's Klubnik. Looking left. Oh, he should have had that one right in his hands, and he couldn't hang on. Typically, he makes that play. It'll be 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Catch in the middle, it's Williams. And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called. So that penalty is going to cost them the 1st down as they back up, and now it's 2nd down. Gets the back moving. To the air on 2nd down. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. He's looking downfield to throw. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Thanks to grab. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Personal foul.
So the offense gets an automatic 1st down after the roughing the passer penalty. To the ground with the back. And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Intercepted. A 1st half turnover can swing momentum. They bring him down, but that great defensive play might be overturned. Let's see what the call is. They cannot believe it. A great play on the interception is wiped away with the roughing the passer call. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He has the 1st and still on his feet. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. They've got it at the 36 on 1st and 10. Might as well give it to him again. Strikes first, delivers the punch, and works his way to the 31. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Hand off from the shotgun. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. And the Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll go to the counter. He's knocked down in the backfield, and even that spin move couldn't create space. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Motion from the wideout. Quick pass on the jet motion. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. We'll see if they go back to the run here on 3rd down. To the air, it's Klubnik. Looking to the big tight end. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Clemson. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I'll tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target. They'll make the big play, get the touchdown.
Extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, got a final score in a big top 25 matchup today. South Carolina steamrolled its way to victory today. They scored off turnovers, they scored on gadget plays, an all-around masterpiece that'll give the folks in Columbia a ton of confidence. Really unexpected outcome in this ranked-on-ranked matchup. The type of loss, guys, that'll get the attention of even a good football team.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. Going to swing it on second down. Pocket breaking down. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
Nice coverage on the back end. Great job. Nothing open right away. The QB holds the ball in the pocket, and the pass rush finally gets home. Sometimes it's the DBs doing great work. Sometimes it's the defensive lineman winning up front.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. They'll leave it with him. He breaks a tackle. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Clemson has the lead. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. And the Tar Heels will call on their punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Playing the field position game as he makes the fair catch right at the 50. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want it. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So in this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
He slings it deep to the left. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third. They'll send the back in motion. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up fourth down. Clemson will send the punt team out. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3 and out the last time they had the ball. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision.
So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. Catch in the middle, it's more. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. They're going to test the right side with this one. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Now on second down. Dropping back, it's Klubnik. Firing to the right, complete. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. The short hands, it's Brown. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Clemson ready to go back to work with another first down. They'll move the wide receiver. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Guys, they're really starting to find a rhythm in conference play now. They'll try to keep it going through the rest of this ACC slate.
I think it's really important because they're building confidence early in the season. There were a lot of expectations on this team to play well, and they've been doing that. Obviously, David, they've got bigger challenges ahead.
Yeah, and the conference play, obviously you want to see that continue to grow. The confidence, the familiarity with each other within, obviously, is a lot of time that's a big deal. The rivalries that come with it. So, great start, a lot of positive momentum built for this squad.
He'll go out of bounds at the 21-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Give to the running back. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short. He'll go to the sneak.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successful.
Trying to move the pile into the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. A very productive play on first down has now set us up with this 2nd and goal. They'll keep it on the ground to the left, stiffing the goal line. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Will they be able to get that one more yard and stick it in here on 3rd? And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in Week 6.
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them.
North Carolina, 0.
On the move from inside his 5. And he is brought down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Gonna run it. It's Gauze. There he goes. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. Creates a little space. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Lopez to pass. Finds his man. It's Gauze. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Rushes on him. And the quarterback is sacked. There are penalty flags down, but this might be doubly bad for the offense. I think the penalty might be on them. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Got his man downfield. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. The Tar Heels have this offense rolling. Oh, he's got a chance. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. 6th play of the drive coming up. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Fires to the wideout. Pulls it in. It's Ship. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the 1st down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Culliver. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
It is such a luxury for a defensive coordinator when you know you can get after the quarterback. This is the best team in the nation right now in getting sacks, whether they rush 4, 5, or 6. Time and time again, when they get the opponent in a passing situation, they're able to get home and create negative plays.
We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. He boomed it through a 50-yard field goal, showing off that powerful leg. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, it's gone final in a huge top 25 showdown. Here's how it went down. Texas pulled out the victory on a day they clearly did not have their best. And that's a testament to those players there in Austin. That winning gene, I really believe it's a thing. Just another week in the Big 12 where anything can happen on any given Saturday. As we send things back to you guys.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. Leaves it with the back. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Brown. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. The Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. To the air. It's Klubnik. Makes the catch. They'll immediately call timeout. That'll be enough for a 1st down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They want to run it left here. Runs through a tackle. Past the sticks and still on his feet. He's stopped at the 32. It'll be a 1st down in the waning seconds of the half. Wide receiver comes in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. And the Tigers pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Throws to the tight end. He's got it. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. And this ought to be a chip shot from about 20 yards out. Right down the boulevard. It's good. And now the lead is even bigger.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
Coming out with it, it's Taylor. They make the stop, and that is the end of the 1st half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A 1st half that saw a little bit of everything there in Death Valley. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to our guys high above Howard's Rock.
Ready to start the second half, and Clemson will kick it away. Here he comes with the return. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. He's stopped again, and he's had a busy night, if not necessarily a productive one so far. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Shakes off the defender. He's stopped in the backfield again, and this just hasn't been his night. It's been more like a nightmare. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. He's got it. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. They'll run it from the gun. Defense is there to greet him again, and they are ready, and he has found nowhere to run tonight. Lopez wants to fire. It's complete to the right. Boy, that was a precision play all the way around. Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang. Out of the shotgun on third down. He hurls one deep down the left side. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. And the Tar Heels decide to punt it away. Takes it on the return. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
Well, these 4-3 defensive ends that can get pressure on quarterbacks, they get paid a lot of money in the National Football League, and that's why. When you can get out of your stance and win it around the edge to get to the QB, not many guys do it as well as that.
The Tigers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Pulls and fires complete to the right. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Soft spot in the middle. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on third down, and more times than not, he is going to deliver.
And he's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game, so you definitely want to highlight him, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not open quick underneath, find him, he'll make those contested catches.
And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. On the move. Breaks the tackle. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. The Tigers come to the line on third and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Pucks it out of the air. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. They'll put it in play from the 40 on 1st and 10. The give on the inside. Fighting off the defender. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Got him downfield. Smashes ahead. Just shedding tackles. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch.
Well, it's a second catch on the drive, and that's obviously a massive play for this offense, and he's starting to prove to his quarterback here that he's winning his one-on-ones, and he deserves some more looks.
Let's see what Clemson comes up with on 1st and goal. Hand off to the fullback. Touchdown, Clemson! And the route is on.
Here's an old-school play you don't see very often anymore. Who's to say that fullbacks are dinosaurs today in college football? They turn around, they hand it off to the big fella, and he pays it off with a touchdown.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he tacks on the extra point. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. Lopez to pass. Throws to the wideout. Snagged in the middle. It's Tulliver. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. Quick release on the RPO. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. High the chains now on 2nd and long. Trying play action. Fires to the big fella. Just keeps moving. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Wants to throw it. Pulls it in. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain. The Tar Heels can really attack on this 2nd and short. Back to pass. Shoots it to the left. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Rides the back and leaves it. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move, it's 1st and 10. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. He's stopped again, and he's had a busy night, if not necessarily a productive one so far. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Johnson. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. They had the first down before that penalty backed them up, and now they'll snap it on 2nd down. Lopez wants to fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Escapes the sack. You know those defenders wanted to light him up. Quarterback wisely gets down with the slot. And the Tar Heels will send out the punt unit. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. And it looks as if there will be no return here as the punt goes out of bounds. RPO complete to open the drive. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
On the play. Brings up second down.
The run from the shotgun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. So Clemson is lining up to punt this one away. He's getting a lot of work. Fourth time he's punted tonight. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Caught behind the line. It's Gauze. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. Leaves it with the running back. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. They've got the ball at midfield, but they're facing a third and long. Motion from the back. Lopez to pass. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Pulls and fires complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Line getting set on second down.
Brings up second down.
He'll keep it himself. And he is stopped for no gain, and that will bring us to the end of the third quarter. We've reached the break. Clemson has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. As we start the fourth quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. So we open the final period with a third down play. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Got it in the middle, it's Haynes. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. And the Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. Rides the back on the option, the give. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. On the run, it's Haynes. Defenders everywhere as he is stopped for a loss of 5. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Sends it back in motion. Dropping back, it's Klubnik. Quickly complete. They'll get it to the 48, no need to measure. It's a first down. This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
It'll be a run on third and short. Powers through the defender. Making a little bit of progress there. He gets it to the 40 before getting out of bounds.
And that's a first down.
To the ground. He's got it again. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. The Tigers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Bringing the heat. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action attempt.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Quick completion on the out route. He's tackled right at the 40-yard line. That is well short of the first down, and let's see if they go for it here. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. Quick strike complete. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Lopez wants to fire. Quick completion on the out. And they're able to make the tackle. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Got it in the middle. It's Schiff. Coaches talk about running with violence, running with bad intentions. That's what that looks like as he gets it up to the 32. Grabbed over the middle. It's Schiff. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. To the air on 1st down. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking for room. It's Gauze. Runs through the tackle. He's stopped in the backfield again, and this just hasn't been his night. It's been more like a nightmare. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Grab behind the line. It's good.
3rd down is money down. You got to find a way to execute and get the ball out, get it to your playmakers. That was the opposite of that. They got it to their playmakers, and they got absolutely nowhere. Lost yards on the...
Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. That kind of play will put a jolt into a drive. It's 1st and 10 from just inside the 40. Wants to throw on 1st down. Going back to the well, another deep ball. By himself, he makes the grab. Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Tar Heels.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Under fire. He gets into the end zone for the 2-point conversion, and now it's a 2-possession game, down 15.
26. North Carolina, 11.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner will be dragged down. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
Here on 3rd down for this offense. Now the play fake. Finds his man. It's Brown. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Here comes Clemson with another 1st down. They want that clock to run. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. The give to the back. Past the first down marker and still running. And how much running room have they been able to find just all day? They are piling up unbelievable rushing stats. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Clemson set up with another first down. They go to the ground. And he uses the stiff arm to push his way past the sticks and pick up the first down. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. And with things in their favor on the scoreboard, the quarterback's favorite play in the playbook. The old kneel down from victory formation. The give to the tailback. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. And if they can make this and turn it into a 3-score game, they'll have this one all but locked up. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out. All business today for this ball club. They come out and they get the win.
And that's all that matters. It's not always pretty. You don't always do everything you want to do or check all the boxes. But at the end of the game, Jesse, you want that W.
No doubt about it. They made the plays they needed to make in order to get this win. I thought the quarterback showed tremendous poise, good leadership throughout the course of the game. Defense made stops when they had to make them. So, right, there were some things that were going to need to clean up moving forward, but ultimately they were the better team today.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another